Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, this is a requested pick a card reading about am I on the right path? And obviously we are talking about career more specifically, but obviously I'm open to see any other message. So we could talk about love. I mean, if you're interested just in love, you might just want to stick around because you never know what spirit has to say. But in general, I'm talking about your personal achievements, where you're heading, your north node, your direction. Are you on the right path, including obviously career? Now guys, I remind you that if you want to request me or have extra pick a card readings, you can head on my Patreon community. I post extra pick a card readings and more, even extra content, videos, spiritual awareness, etc. We have a lovely community and chat where we communicate and inspire one another and motivate one another when it comes down to our personal achievements and manifestations. The links are down below, and of course the links are down below obviously for my private readings, both on my website or on my Ko-Fi shop. And yeah, guys, remember that these pick a cards are timeless, especially the general topics one, and to take only what resonates with you, because you can always change any predictions and you can create your own reality. But before I get started with choosing the piles and giving you the timestamps, I have to give a quick shout out to Aura. If you guys don't know what Aura is, you know, the affiliate link is down below. It's my favorite app. I totally manifested this affiliate link. If you know the story, you know. But essentially, Aura is a well-being app. It's like a Spotify for well-being. If you download the app and you see it, and with my affiliate link, you have a free trial, so you can try actually the app. As soon as you enter, you're gonna see that you can customize it for your own needs, whether you want to work on anxiety, manifestations, sleeping better, etc. And then as you open the app, you're going to have so many, like I think thousands of contents about cognitive behavior therapy, hypnosis, prayers, affirmations, binaural beats, sounds, meditations, and more. And it's highly customizable. That's all I'm gonna say. It's my favorite app. I do use it daily. I think it's one of the best apps I have ever encountered, especially in the spiritual community. You can download it on Android or Apple. With my affiliate link, you get a free trial and a 40% discount if you choose to go premium. Now, with that being said, thank you so much, Aura, for being part of my journey. Now let's get started with the selection of the piles. So we're gonna have pile number 1, am I on the right path? And you can select also this symbol, which is a little rabbit over here. Then we have pile number 2, which is this one, and we have the hat as a symbol. I hope you guys can see it. This camera is not the best, even though it's brand new. And pile number 3, it would be the lock. So pause the video if you need to meditate upon the cards. That is highly suggested, and you're gonna find the timestamps down below and in the comment section. I'll see you guys on your pile. See you in a bit. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Am I, or are you actually on the right path? Let's figure it out. Let's start with the message for you, and then we are going to uncover the cards. We have a long winter. This card always wants to come out for some reason. It's a good time to start saving. So if you have not been cautious about your spending, or you know, just in general, you know that you want to do that amazing vacation, or you want to buy a house, or you want to invest on your business, whatever it might be, Spirit is saying you can do all of that and you are on the right path, but you need to stop spending money. You need to understand the nature of money, but not just on a manifestation level, which is all good and fine, but more about like when you buy certain things, the majority of the things that society tells you to want, they don't have any value, like whatsoever. Like if you are gonna buy, let's say, a phone, the ultimate, not ultimate, but like, you know, the last drop from Apple, whatever, that phone, as soon as you buy it, will lose itself in value. So it's not really an investment unless you use the phone so much and you need to replace it and you work with it. Otherwise, spending $1,000 $1,000 or even going in depth for getting an iPhone is just a bad investment. This goes with everything. This goes with clothing, with bags, with certain purchases. It really depends what you're using them for. If you're using them for your business, if you're using them because you're studying, let's say a laptop, and it will last you, say you're paying a good amount of money for a laptop, but it will last you 5 years, then it's a good investment because obviously you're paying for quality and long-term longevity. But if you're just buying things like on Temu or like stupid gadget, I don't know, you do you. But seriously, majority of the things that you buy, they lose their value as soon as you buy them, and they are a waste of money. They are not leverage. So start saving, start being more minimalistic, start being wiser with your money. That is so important if you want to build anything in life and you are not born a millionaire. Not that you cannot manifest it, but that is obviously the suggestion that I do see right away for you. So I'm going to put the cards over here, and then now let's uncover the other messages. I'm going to start with these 2 tarot cards. It's kind of tarot. So over here, this is the 10 of air. So it represents Gemini, Libras, or Aquarius in terms of energy. And this card represents that you might potentially be on the right path. You will be in the right path, but there is an old way of living, an old burden, old things are cluttered that need to go away from your energy field. Now, this card could literally speak about decluttering your environment. Like I said, save up, becoming more minimalistic, understand better that everything that you bring into a house or in your thought world does have space. Like this card of the 10 of air really represents this when it comes down to finances and your pathway. You have to see it this way. When you rent a house or a flat, or you even buy it, you are buying the rooms, like how big the rooms are, how light they are, the location, etc. So every single thing that you bring into the house as a burden, as something to collect or whatever. I'm not very maximalist, and probably you can tell from the way I'm speaking, but seriously, every single thing that you bring into your house has to bring you joy, or has to give you something, because it's basically you are paying rent for those things. Like for me, it's really absurd that people would just maximize their house and then pay for extra storage outside of their house and pay a rent for holding on into things. That's, for me, it's wild. And money-wise, it's a bad investment. I guess just that's how I'm wired. But anyway, this is what I feel you need to know. Pile number 1, like there is something that you need to release. There is some energy that needs to be healed, that needs to be decluttered in order for you to start afresh and actually be on the right path. This is also a card that to me speaks about potential, pile number 1. You have a great potential to be on the right path, to have a large amount of money or good ideas, but you need to declutter first. You need to have the space in order to go towards the right direction. So with that being said though, we do have the Ace of Fire, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. This card does indicate that you have a great new idea that if implemented and decluttered first. So if you declutter first your energy and then you implement this new passion, this new idea, this new direction that you were thinking about, then this can produce a solid financial gain and can be a really amazing, exciting project or exciting new path that you are heading towards. So it's not that you're not, Spirit is not saying you're not on the right path. It's saying you are. The idea is there and they are guiding you towards it and towards this new chapter, these new exciting and passionate chapters, especially if you feel excited about it, you know you're on the right path. But before this can come, some sort of saving and decluttering has to happen. And I mean, when it comes down to savings, it's also saving your energy. It's not just talking about your money. So for example, if you were a person that is giving a lot to other people that sometimes do not necessarily reciprocate the same level of energy that you're giving, well, you need to recalibrate that. So I had a friend of mine, she had a similar problem, and she was like, I gave so much to this friend and look how she treated me. And I said to her, well, you don't necessarily need to cut people off of your life, but you need to reevaluate the way you give the energy, like the type of investment. Like you have to see, I don't want to be transactional because it's not what I'm talking about, but you have to realize that everything in life, it's about an investment. You know, you're investing energy into a relationship, into a friendship, into buying certain things. Everything is an investment. So if you have certain friendship or relationships that do not give back in the same way that you give, I understand that we have to love people unconditionally, and you can, but you can love people unconditionally with boundaries. So if a person is not giving you exactly what you're giving back, you don't have to cut them off. You just have to reevaluate the energy and reprioritize. So if a person is giving you only 5% of their attention, their energy, give them 3% back, or even 5% if you want to be equal. You don't have to give 80% or 90% or God forbid 100% of your energy for people that just don't invest the same. And not everybody's going to be your best friend, you know, and that's okay. Same with other type of partnership or relationships or projects. Like, I mean, pile number 1, what Spirit is trying to tell you is learn how to save your energy. Learn how to prioritize. And prioritize means also, when it comes down to your ideas, what is important right now in order for you to be on the right path. Just answer straight ahead. You can even answer in the comment section. For me, Naya, it's important to have this amount of money. Great. That is your priority at this time. It could be for some others of you, could be for me. My priority is to have a family. Great. That is your priority. Now that we know our priority, you know what needs to go second, third, fourth, and fifth. And you know how to redistribute your energy in order to be effective when it comes down to your future. Does it make any sense what I'm trying to say? Let me know. But it's not like with this Spirit, it's not saying that you're not on the right path. You are. You just need to recalibrate your energy, reprioritize, and declutter where possible, and learn how to save your energy so you can invest it better. Okay, so that's the first message. The other message that I'm hearing, oh my God, you guys, you're not gonna believe it. Okay, I'm going to show you both cards together. That's wild. These two cards, I'm sorry, this card is very, very white, but these two cards come from different decks, like literally. And this card says the North Star, which talks about being on the right path and being on, you know, your greatest life path. And this is the card of the path. Like, guys, you can't see it and it's making me mad. Can you read it? The path. Oh my God, like you have a double the same card from 2 different decks. So that's wild. That's so wild. Anyway, so yes, you guys, literally you are on the right path. I am not gonna say that you are not. You are. The ideas is there. You feel excited about it. You're passionate. You're really heading towards the best 10 years or even 15 years, if not 20. Yes, I'm gonna stretch it to 20 years of your life because of this idea that you're cultivating in your head right now. You are following your North Node. In astrology, you can even check your North Node or Rahu through Rahu in Big Greek astrology, or in Western astrology is the North Node, just to see and have a heads up of what house it sits upon and what planets are sitting as your North Node, or as your North Node, I guess. And so you can double check to see if you are on the right path, because the North Node is a really good indicator of more than destiny, like your life purpose, your life path. But yeah, 100% you are on the right path, and it's going to evolve. I think the path is really about you choosing for the first time in your life the right idea and the right course of action. It's almost like, hold on, because the cards are too bright. It's almost like for a long time you have invested your energy in the wrong people, in the wrong career, in the wrong things. And now you have realized, or you are starting to realize what needs to be let go of. And you're starting to see the world in a different way. And you're starting to have really fruitful, more inspired ideas. And this is the reason why Spirit is saying you are on the right path. So essentially what Spirit is trying to tell you is you're going to be fine. I see money coming in, money as a result of you living your life purpose. It is all going to come and it is going to unfold for the long term, which is amazing for you. However, the work that needs to be done in the next 3 months, Spirit is saying, is decluttering as much as possible and releasing the ego and really heading up for your North Node star. Okay, but you are on the right path. Then we do also, I am sorry, like I hate this camera. I wish I never bought it, but it's like the light is just so bad. I apologize. So we do have the flower card indicating that your life purpose has to do, I mean, it could be with flowers, essences, making potions, perfumes, things like that, 100%. But with the flowers card, I feel for the majority of you, this is a card that is indicating that your life purpose has to do with staying around nature. You could even possibly be very attached to the fairies if you believe in fairies, or the the entities of nature, let's call it this way, the protectors of nature. You could be even living in between these two worlds, or being, how they're called, the, not shapeshifters, I got it in the tip of my tongue, but a changeling. A changeling is like it's like earth angels. There are people that have their essences as a soul is fairy like, but they have incarnated as human beings. That's how I like to put it. But you're very, very connected to nature. So one of the next things that is going to happen into your life, pile number one, you're going to have a garden, or you're going to live around nature. You're not going to live in a city anymore, or you're trying to escape the city. It's a good thing if you're trying to do that, because that is literally your purpose and your pathways, and you're going to have even more inspiration. I don't know why Spirit is showing me the movie Practical Magic. God forbid if you like Practical Magic, because it's coming, the second one. Are you going to watch it, you guys? I'm definitely will. But yeah, the flower card is a very peculiar card to have in terms of life path and career and purpose. But let me know what it means for you, because it could mean different things for different people. The card says that working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So it's something that has to do with gardening, nature, perfume, essences, even witchcraft, if you may. But it is like a kitchen witch sort of thing. Or garden witch, actually, to be more precise, if it makes any sense. You don't have to be a witch necessarily, but those are the kind of vibes that I'm picking up upon. Now, because we have this layout of cards, let me get actually the fairy tarot deck for you, so we can get more messages and guidance. Pile number one. I'm sorry, that was a bit difficult. Okay, so this is the deck for you guys to see. Let's see what additional messages we can gather from the fairies. The guardians of nature. Just give me 1 second to shuffle the deck. I am seeing number 3. I don't know why pile number 1, the Spirit is telling me to tell you to not be afraid of number 3. It's an energy of joy and creativity. Maybe you are far away, numerology speaking, from this number. But if you are vibrating towards, or you're seeing a lot of 333, there is a reason. Is because you should embrace more this this number, this energy of creativity, joy, and expansion, and even lightheartedness. So especially after such a heavy period where you had to let go of so much and you were overly drained because of other people. Okay, let me see what additional message I gather for you. Pile number 1, additional messages. Is pile number 1 on the right path? I think so, but Spirit, let us know anything else. We have the 8 of winter. I'm not even surprised. It's very similar to the 10 of air that we have in the other tarot deck. I mean, the 8 of winter talks about walking away. I apologize. So we see you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Like, I'm telling you guys, maybe this 10 of air is also walking away from your limiting beliefs. You have what it takes. You're talented. You have the passion. You have a very, very good, smart idea. I don't know what idea this is, but you should implement it. And Spirit is saying you should absolutely believe in yourself and you should absolutely, with this card, know that you're free to choose whatever you want, but your intuition is correct and you need to trust it because you need to believe in yourself. And when you do and you see it, and you have faith in yourself and trust this intuition, then you will see it. You will see that yes, you were on the right path. And in 10 years from now, I'm telling you, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, thank God I trust my intuition. Like, I didn't even know that the world would unfold in such a way. I'm so glad I left the city. I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I did that. It's like the only example that I can give you. I know a lot of people don't like when they hear my personal stories, but I'm going to try to be brief. Before my YouTube channel, I was a musician for a very long time with my band Psychedelic Witchcraft and my other band Dead Witches. I had like a professional music career. I was on magazines and everything. And then all of a sudden, way before COVID, in 2018, I decided to stop being a musician and left the music industry altogether. Like everything, all my record deals, the money, everything. I left and I got a normal job, and then after that I was doing tarot readings in the middle of a square, and then I ended up on YouTube, and it didn't make any sense in the beginning. Like, why would you leave such a career that can lead you to fame? Because I was getting there. Big labels were contacting me, like it was heading towards that thing. But looking back, then I see that COVID came and I wouldn't have been able to tour anymore. Looking back, I learned so much more by being a tarot reader professionally. I was always doing tarot even before, but professionally, I became a better person. And looking back, the freedom that this career gave me, I think music would have never gave me, even if I would have become super famous or rich. So looking back, I am so happy that I followed my intuition and I completely changed my course of action in my career. And that is something similar that I see for you. Maybe your idea doesn't make any sense necessarily to other people or people that want to drain you, or it was really far away from what you're leaving right now. But despite all of that, Spirit is saying that is your path and you will be grateful, and you need to believe in this idea and you need to believe in yourself because you're heading towards the right direction. So don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt yourself. You can make it happen, and it will lead you to not only, I would say, financial stability and abundance, but it will lead you to happiness, serenity, peace, a lot of peace that I see with the flower cards. All right, I hope this reading resonated with you and made sense, pile number one. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number two. Bye. Hello, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. Are you on the right path? I remind you guys that if you need a private reading, the link is down below to my website and my Ko-Fi shop. There is a sale still going on if you guys are interested. Now, let's figure it out if you are on the right path. So you have chose the hat. So let's find out first the message from this little oracle. Heroes. Oh, how interesting. They wore white hats. Are you a hero, pile number two? What's going on? Like, the heroes? Maybe you're doing something that it's about a work of service. You are helping other people. I see, this could be anything, honestly. This could be healers, doctors, therapists, and more. And more. You can help other people in so many ways, even through entertainment, really. So let's see. Very, very interesting. I will start with these little tarot cards. So we do have the Four of Fire, Four of Wands, Libra as a zodiac sign. Interesting. And then another fire. This one is the Nine of Fire, which is resistance. Definitely you could be a fire sign besides Libra. I don't think you are a Libra. I think you are a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or you have dominant placements in fire as an element, or you work very well with the element of fire, like candle magic. Think about those kind of thing. Well, the path that you're in, pile number 2, it's somehow a traditional path. So with the Libra card, I'm seeing if you're studying law, medicine, anything like you're in a corporate job kind of thing, it's like you're on the right path. This is a path of balance. This is a path of justice. This is a path of structure. Hold on. For all others of you who are creatives, because with the fire sign it could be, the thing is, the way, even if you are in the spiritual community, which I think is a little bit distant from what I'm seeing, but it could be anything. It's really not about what you do, Spirit is saying, but it's about what you're bringing to the table. And what are you bringing to the table is justice for other people. That's why I was seeing the justice system with the Libra card. Yes, Libra is a Venusian card. It's ruled by Venus. And yes, it talks about fashion and beauty. But I'm not seeing that, to be honest. I have to be just frank about what I'm channeling. And with the hero cards, this is about helping other people. This is about bringing justice to other people. This is about the healers of any kind, the justice system, the defenders. And you are building something extremely solid around that. But with the 9 of fire, there is also resistance. So I feel that you are on the right path, or you're heading towards the right path, but you question yourself a lot, and sometimes you suffer from self-imposed, how's it called? The imposter syndrome. Like you self-sabotage a lot. Like you're heading towards the right path, you're building something solid, you're helping other people. People look up to you. They see you as somebody that transformed their life, and you instead, you feel like an imposter, a scammer, or you're just giving on self-sabotage a lot. And honestly, you need to be careful because you're also a workaholic, and the Libra card is an indicator that you need to think about yourself as well, about your family or your friends or your activities. You need to also dedicate yourself to nurture yourself and be balanced between your private life and your work, because it seems to me that you have this tendency to give so much to your job, to your work, to your purpose, to other people, that the self-sabotage with this 9 of fire also happens because you're so burned out, and then at some point you don't know what to do anymore, and you just want to give it all up because you're just drained. So be careful. Be careful. Bring balance to the work-life balance again. Okay, then what I'm seeing is also very interesting. We have awaken your magic. You could be a practitioner, but not necessarily. The Awaken Your Magic card to me symbolized that you have so much more potential than what you are showing right now. It's almost like, especially with this 9 of fire, pile number 2, you limit yourself a lot. You self-sabotage, you limit yourself. Maybe you're afraid of what other people will say or the judgment in general of society. But with the Awaken Your Magic, Spirit is telling you, you can give even more. And it's not about giving more and getting into a burnout. It's about really giving fearlessly without not doubting yourself so much, or not doubting in general, and just like understand that you're unique and you're here for a reason and for a bigger purpose, that it is to help other people. But you could not be a hero or inspire or help other people if you don't fully awaken to your potential, and you always like hide certain parts of yourself because you are afraid that you're not good enough or you're an imposter. That's exactly what I feel Spirit is trying to tell you. And then we do have the Octopus card. The octopus card is obviously a spirit animal. Octopus are highly intelligent. Some people consider them as an alien species or evolved by aliens. So you could be even a starseed with the octopus. And they are so intelligent invertebrate that their skin contains chromatophores, which allows the octopus to adapt to any situation. They are a symbol of multitasking. I told you, you guys do a lot. Due to the action of their limbs, they can handle all at once. So if the octopus has come into your life, it's because you are juggling more than one thing at a time. And so you have to start prioritizing on what is most important with patience and intellect, and that prioritization will lead you to success. So again, it's like you're highly intelligent, you're wise, you're full of potential, you're structured, you're determined, you're a workaholic. Yes. Oh, you also seen the infinite abundance card. So we're going to talk about that also in a second. So you are on the right path. And to be frank, pile number 2, you know it. You know that you're smart. You know that you are doing the right financial decisions. You're helping other people. You're full of passion, of energy. You already knew that you were on the right path. The point is that you need to stop self-sabotaging. You need to start believing in yourself, awaken your true potential without doubts even more. And pile number 2, I also feel that you need to, nevertheless, it's okay that you give so much to other people and you give so much to your career, but balance is required, because if you give too much or you put too much effort and you stress yourself so much, even if you achieve your goals, you don't really enjoy them. But on top of it, you might end up, like I said, like the octopus and the Knight of Fire card indicates, you end up burn out completely, and then you sabotage and you have to start all over again. There's no point. You need to chill. You need to chill and balance. But with the Infinite Abundance card, if you're worried about money, money is coming. Guys, the 4 of Fire is the 4 of Wands. Is about building solid business, commitments, celebrations. Like, you're solid. That's what I'm picking up from your energy. Like, you're gonna be fine. If you don't stress yourself out this much, you are so intelligent. You are ahead of the game. That's what Spirit is letting me know. Like, whatever it is that you do, you're the kind of person that researches everything, is intuitive, has a plan, makes a list. You need to learn to prioritize a little bit better. But besides that, like, you are ahead of the curve. You're ahead of the game. You are ahead of a lot of people in terms of the way you think and the way you organize things. And so don't stress too much about accomplishments or about money, because not only you are fully supported in your purpose, because your purpose has to do with helping other people, and like we said at the beginning, being a hero and an inspiration. What was that? For others. But money is coming. It's coming big time, and they are a byproduct of your smart action and planned and solid and sustainable actions. So are you on the right path? 100%. You are. You just said, like I said, you need to believe in yourself a little bit more, and you need to get rest. Get a holiday once in a while. You know, maybe you're an entrepreneur or somebody that is aspiring to be an entrepreneur, like something like that. You never give yourself a break. You should. You need to give yourself a break, because burnout is real. It's a real condition, and it's not pretty, and it does sabotage all the work that you've been doing. But if you just learn balance, you're gonna be fine. I don't even feel like I want to pull any other cards. Like, you guys are smart. You guys are gonna be fine. The money is coming on a bigger scale. Okay, so I don't feel like I want to pull any more cards. That's what you gotta hear. That's what I feel. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you hopefully in our next pick a card readings, or on my TikTok as well. Or on YouTube Shorts. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, pile number 3, hi, and welcome to your reading. Let's see together if you are on the right path and what Spirit has to say. Remember, if you want a private reading with me, the link is down below. So, you have chosen the lock, so let's see what is the message. a library. Your knowledge is power. So whatever it is that you are doing, maybe your purpose is about sharing your knowledge, teaching, or just in general, your knowledge is your greatest asset. So comment and let me know what this message exactly means for you all. And now let's see some tarot. Ooh, wow. We have Pluto as a card. Transformation. Now, Pluto is very active in this period. If you're watching, obviously, this video by the time that I'm posting it. And then we have the planet Venus, which is also quite active in this period. Very, very interesting. We also have another card that is super interesting, which is the Medusa card. What you guys are doing? You definitely work or will work or do things that are different, and they are either in the entertainment industry, any kind of entertainment industry. I wouldn't say even a bob, if it makes any sense, like a mattress actress, because Pluto with Venus is all about the deep dark side of beauty and transformational. It doesn't have to be like a mattress actress necessarily, but your beauty is so weird. Like it's about your beauty, because Venus is beauty. Venus is, it's the presence of beauty in general, and joy and enjoyment and pleasure. But with Pluto and the Medusa, it's the way you carry yourself. It is so different. It's so transformative. Like, people might be even scared, or when they look at you, or you are just like gothic. You have a different way of showing yourself into the world that is transformative. You're very deep. You're very knowledgeable. So interesting. Like, are you on the right path? I think that you will never be on the right path if for you the right path looks like not chaos. If you are here, pile number 3, and you're looking for some relief of like, why my life is so chaotic, why I'm constantly transforming, why people don't get me, why I'm so different, like, am I on the wrong path? And he's like, no, that's exactly how the right path looks for you. But if you want your life to be like, you know, settled and easy, and people love you, and you're just like the girl next door, kind of Britney Spears in the 90s that everyone loves. You know, I love Britney, by the way, but you know what I mean? That's not you. That will never be you. You are the weirdo. You are the outcast. You're here to show differently, to be different, to be in an industry that is different, to represent knowledge and transformation in a different way. And to, you know, people sometimes take you for granted because you're very beautiful, you're very stunning. They don't know how smart you are. They underestimate you all the time. Or let's say that you are very successful because of your beauty, because of your appearance. They think that you don't have any talent, but guess what? You have more than one. You're multi-talented. Maybe you can sing, you can act, or you're very, very knowledgeable. You are an amazing communicator, a good teacher. Whatever it is that you're doing, your path is unique to you, and your path is different, and it is the path of the outcast, the beautiful dark outcast. And it is a path that involves a constant evolution and constant transformation, and it is also, I would say, a path of beauty, but a path of a beauty that is tremendously unconventional, and a career path that is tremendously unconventional and maybe even criticized. So that's why I was thinking about mattress actress, OnlyFans, and all of that. So that's what I'm seeing. Then we have, oh, I'm not even surprised. Then obviously we have, I hope you can see it, the card of the shadow. So you are the shadow. You are the moon. You're better than the moon. You're the dark side of the moon. And that's what it is. So I feel that you have connected to this reading because you feel lost, you feel misunderstood, you just don't know whether one day you're gonna belong. And the truth is, pile number one, you're never gonna belong because you were not meant to belong. You were meant to lead with your knowledge, with your beauty, with the fact that you're different, and it just is what it is. And you're gonna lead the ones who also feel lost because they struggle to be accepted. Also, this gives me vibes of like transgenders, or for example, you can be an inspiration for them, or people like like you, people that have chosen not to fit into society because they just can't. It's not even that they don't want to, they actually want to. They want to be accepted for who they are, but society keeps rejecting them, which is absurd, and it's just ludicrous, honestly. And so you're considered the outcast, you're considered the different, you're considered the shadow, but in fact you are so important to everyone, and you're supposed to be loud. You're supposed to show that yes, you're part of this world and you are meaningful to this world, and you know, it's a lot. That's what I'm seeing, pile number three. I'm sorry. I know you've been dealing with a lot, and I feel like a lot of you want to cry because of the level of pain and hurt and rejection that you had from other people, the level of like people not understanding what it means to be you, and undergoing so many transformation, which could include even physical transformations. But you are meant to walk this path to inspire others and to share your knowledge to other people. And I mean, I gave a few examples of what pathways you could be on, but it could be so many other things, even undefined things, because that's the vibe that I'm getting, pile number three. And then we do have the card from the angels of protection and protected. Not only this card indicates that you are protected and you're strong and they have not given you too much, they've given you just enough that you can handle, but also this is a card that indicates that part of your life purpose is about protecting other people, not only teaching them knowledge, but is to protect the outcast, is to protect people like you through your example, through your beautiful dark wings. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So if you have been changing lately with the Pluto card, I feel, to be honest, pile number three, you're always going to be in a transition and in a change. You just go through phases in life of this with the Pluto card. But if you are in this phase of transition right now, is definitely you are protected, you're supported, and you are going to come out of it. Sorry, the cards are a little bit bent. You are going to come out of it victorious, even though the road seems dark. It is always guided and illuminated for you by the angels. So let me gather some more cards, and actually, I'm going to use a traditional tarot deck for that. So let me see some additional message for you, pile number three. Pile number three, what other message spirit wants to give pile number three? What other message spirits wants to give pile number three? What other message spirit wants to give to pile number three? Yeah, don't be afraid of the rejection. Don't be afraid of the hurt. I know you are in pain because of that. I can see it. And I can see that you don't trust people anymore because of all the hurt that you have endured. But people were mean. They were manipulative to you. They have overused their power, and they saw your light, but they wanted to steal it. And they made you feel like you are wrong for being alive. You are wrong for being who you are. You are definitely on the wrong path. But the truth is, they were trying to steal the fact that you're different, you're special. They wanted to take pieces of you until you were left completely depleted. Don't believe all of this manipulation that you have been going through. It's not true. There's nothing wrong with you. You are special. You are meant to lead. You are meant to be different. You are meant to teach and inspire others the shadow side of life and in the shadows. And that's okay. And you're going to do it through your beauty as well with Venus. Let's see what else. You have the moon indicating again a message of the hidden realms, the shadows, you know, the subconscious mind, even with the moon. And with the 7 of Wands, this is an indication from spirit to not give up on your dreams, even though the pathway seems dark or not quite lightened in the way that you would wish for. But don't give up, stay persistent, stay resilient. You're here for a reason. And you know, in the path of the moon, Pisces and Cancer card, we do see that there are wolves howling, and it is quite challenging to walk this path. But nevertheless, you should. Nevertheless, you're going to come out of it victorious. So it's not that you're not on the right path, even for your case, pile number 3. You are. You were just stopped by people that were trying to take away things from you. They were taking away your light, you'd be hurt. And so it's almost like you want to try to be something that you're not, and spirit is saying you can't. You just can't. I remember once I heard Miley Cyrus saying in an interview, if they put you on a white shirt and jeans among all the other 10 people with white t-shirt and jeans, and then they say, that's you, I recognize you straight away. That says it all, doesn't it? The you doesn't matter. Even with a white t-shirt and jeans, people will see that you're different, will see that you're special, they see your light, they will just see it. So stop hiding this, because you can't. And it's the beauty, like you were born with this body, with this personality for a reason. And you should use this. Okay? Let's see what other message spirit wants you to know right now. Yeah, the Hermit card, I'm not even surprised. This is also the card of the shadow. It's the card that, yes, you're dealing with a difficult time in your life, pile number 3, but you are heading towards the right decision. The more you stay authentically yourself, you stop hiding. Follow the light that you know that you have within. And with the Hermit card, this is also the card of the leaders that sometimes have to go through the shadows. They have to hide and retreat and seek a little bit of isolation to come out stronger than before, in order to have certain realizations. So this is not your path, pile number 3. It's not a path for the fainted of heart. It's a path of the strong ones. But somehow, some way, you believe that you're wrong. You believe that you should hide yourself. You hate yourself for the way you are. But no, you can generate so much by utilizing your true self, your true talent. So, in my opinion, it's not that you are on the right or in the wrong path. The point is, you're trying to put yourself in a box where you, like this, small, where you don't belong and cannot even contain you. If you think that this little box is the right path, it's not. You are the universe. You can't be fitted into a box. I'm sorry. You got to liberate yourself from this self-imposed ideas and realize that you are deeply protected in the way that you are, and you can give protection to other people if you show yourself for who you really are. And that's when you're going to be on the right path. And that, obviously, being on the right path, you're going to have the abundance and and everything else that comes with it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, pile number 3. I know it was very specific, but my videos are usually specific and straightforward. If it wasn't for you, don't take it. Take only, obviously, what resonates with you. And I will see you very soon on Patreon, on this channel, on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, with all my readings. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.